Greetings everybody, my name is Tommy the Game Master and welcome to my channel. This isn't a trailer reaction, I won't be doing any of those. My thoughts on those is if you should watch trailers and form your own opinions rather than watch other people watch the trailers for you. Don't really understand that. But I do love those who actually review and comment after they've seen them a few times and explain some of the hidden things in the trailers. And I do that too. So let's take a look at the Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer that was shown off a few days ago and see what new surprises are waiting for us. Alright, after a simple text that leads to a really bad pun if you think about it, showing Sora literally dropping into the world, and this drop kind of reminds me of the dives off of Dream Drop Distance. However, I don't know if these dive things are going to be like you jumping off mountains or really high places to attack enemies below, or if it is kind of a mini game-esque like the dives are off of Dream Drop Distance, because we see Sora landing into a bunch of little enemies and really ripping them apart. And I also just get the feeling that that little clip was shown just to show how big these worlds are. It makes the Fantasia level off of Dream Drop Distance look like it's nothing compared to this one. Expect some really big and open worlds in the next Kingdom Hearts games. Then combat comes off and it shows some interesting things that I've been wondering about. Are we dealing with things like drives from Kingdom Hearts 2 or transformations from Birth by Sleep, or a little bit of both? But there's kind of some interesting things going on. First, we see Sora transform his Keyblade into a shield. During this, he turns a gold color, similar to that of his Master Form appearance off of Kingdom Hearts 2. We also see that Shotlock appears, just like it did in Birth by Sleep, and for those who are saying that Hercules might be appearing just as a guest character for a few fights like we saw in some of the portable games, let's take a look on the far right screen and we see a health and magic bar right next to Donald and Goofy. I don't think this is a simple fight scenario like we saw in some of those portable games where Mickey or someone would join us for a few minutes and then depart. I think he will join the party in the Olympus Coliseum world, and it's about darn time too. Seriously, this world has been in all games but one, and he's never really joined the party. In Kingdom Hearts 2, in fact, we recruited Auron from Final Fantasy X instead. Anyways, when it comes to the combat, it will be interesting to see how any of these things featured here will be triggered. Then there is a cutscene, which I will get to in a few minutes. But after that cutscene, we again cut back to Sora, and he's showing things off like flow motion, the fact that we are still dealing with Sora in his Kingdom Hearts 2 gear for a while, and then he also has something called Second Form, which seems to let him use things like Sonic Blade and stuff from the original Kingdom Hearts. Those are some classic moves, and it's good to see them back in this game. It'll be interesting again to see how you can trigger them. We won't be able to find out for a few more months probably. Anyways, let's talk about those two story clips that are in the game. The first one shows off that they are getting more Disney characters done in the Unreal 3 engines outside of Donald and Goofy, as we see both Hades and Pete and Maleficent, and they all look pretty good. And in this clip we see Maleficent talking to Hades about the black box that Luxu had in what was it, Kingdom Hearts back cover. So she's referencing, have you seen that box? After Hades basically tells her that nothing good has ever come with dealing with you two, get out. She brings that up and he starts questioning. So it'll be interesting to see why she is after that box and what's in it. And this could be a telling that the story has kind of three fronts. You have Sora and his front, which includes his allies and his friends, and then you have the nobody front with Xehanort, kind of him after Kingdom Hearts, and then you have Maleficent up with their own agenda, and this was what it was like in Kingdom Hearts 2, except no one really knew what to do with Maleficent, and she ended up kind of sucking. I hope that they actually have some well thought out ideas of ways to make Maleficent a little bit more threatening and not just a pain in the butt, but only time will tell. The second scene shows Sora confronting Xemnas about Roxas. It's nice to see Xemnas basically say that, Roxas doesn't exist, and that was brought up in Kingdom Hearts 2. He was never supposed to exist and can't come back unless Sora is willing to become a Heartless again. So many interesting possibilities exist with this simple scene. Okay, first off, becoming a Heartless in the original game was an accident the first time, and if he ever did it on purpose, we don't know if he could ever really come back from that. Also, Xehanort wants a vessel filled with dark power so he can take it over. If Sora tries to do that, he might be an unwilling candidate to become one of Xehanort's vessels if he's hidden off screen, and Xehanort's that sneaky. And then again, even if Sora wisely says, "Oh hell no," there's another person to consider that isn't in the scene, and that is Axel or Lee or whatever you want to call him now. Basically, Axel has never been loyal to one side for too long, and the only person he's ever really counted as a friend and shown any type of loyalty to was Roxas. That's why he's joined Sora's side. It's either because he's figured out that Sora and Roxas are one being, or he might see Roxas again one day if he sticks by Sora. If Sora chickens out on any ways to actually bring Roxas back, that could really easily have Axel flip against him and turn against him real fast. Because that is someone and something he does want back. You can see it in Kingdom Hearts 2. So it will be interesting to see if they bring that back up, if they give Axel that character type. Anyways, this is Tommy the Game Master thanking you for watching this video. If you have any comments about it, feel free to leave it down below.